Hi friends, just another tutorial video here. So this one is going to be looking at Canva as a way to create an infographic, which is basically an information graphic design piece, which means you're building it online. Canva is my absolute favorite. I love, love, love it. It is how I created all of my pretty little images and things on my website. So when you're in Canva, you can go to create a design and it gives you all of these options for dimensions: poster, logo, presentation, infographic. So it has the option for infographic right here, which is great. And then when you're setting it up, you can kind of create things in a plethora of ways. So if you look at this, it does look very similar to PictoChart. It does have some, if you look, it has lots of options here. So if you go to education infographic, it does have a lot of really cool templates that you can use. Okay, there's some here as well, but you can also just create your own. So there's lots of elements, photos. If you go to elements, this is what I was using before. So this is how I create all of my designs. This way is definitely the way to be more creative than PictoChart, because it is allowing you to do things kind of right from the beginning. So let's say I want this to be my title. When I find my text, so you can either create your own or you can go here. And if you like something specific, let's say you like this cursive writing one, you literally just bring it in. Okay, and it'll tell you when. Okay, I might write VIP. And then maybe at the bottom, I'm doing I'm just going to add VIP here. Whoops. Whoa. Okay, but I want it to be right in the middle. So I have VIP here. Maybe at the bottom, I might use something like rodeo, and maybe I say Sir John A. MacDonald. Okay, I'm going to make this like 10, maybe 15. And I'm going to make it in black. Okay, and then I'm just going to place it underneath. If it'll let me move this. Okay, now again, you can look at effects, you can zoom in, you can see what it would look like on your full screen. So right now it just says VIP, Sir John A. MacDonald, okay? And there's a couple of different things that you can do here. Again, I might want to upload and look at the pictures that I've used before. I might want to upload media from my device. So I'm going to go back and find that picture of Sir John A. MacDonald that I used. Okay, here's my friend. Here's my friend Johnny Boy. Whoops. Sorry. There we go. Okay, once it uploads, it's then going to allow you to bring it and drag it right in. You can actually make these as backgrounds as well, but I don't want to make it as a background, so I'm just going to maybe add his picture right here. You could also, if you wanted to, you could take everything here and you could just drag it over. And then you could put his picture right up here. Now you can also crop. And when you crop, you can do so in here. You can only do it in a square. But you can use filters, you can use effects, you can adjust it. I might want to do like a glitch or something. Okay. You can flip it. Totally up to you. I'm going to make this one smaller so it's actually in line with my VIP biography. And then I'm going to go back to my elements. And I really like this guy here, but I'm going to use gold and I'm going to use black as my color combination. I'm going to bring it up here. And my document colors, I don't want it to be these colors. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to change this turquoise so that it's this gold color so that it matches. And then I'm going to make it nice and spread out. And I'm actually going to use this as my kind of like my text boxy thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this a couple of times. Okay, so right now I have 3 different sections. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to create a text box. Okay, I'm going to add, so I'm adding a header. And I want my header to be kind of like exactly in the middle of this box so that I can read it. So this might be, here, let me just do this. Copy and paste it. Okay, so I want this here. This one might be early life. Okay. This one might be importance. Okay, and then maybe this last one is interesting facts. Okay. Now you can always change the color of all of these as well. You don't have to make it, like you can make it look however you want. The only thing that you really want to pay attention to is, there's shapes that you can use. So you could actually do like a cool text box here. You could make the text box to be whatever color you want it to be. I suggest that you don't make it too colorful. You don't want to be in a situation where, the graphics take away from the actual historical relevance of your topic. So you might want to make this like a nice soft color. Like you could do a gray, you could do a white, you could do like a full white if you wanted to. The gray is nice because it matches the background of the picture as well. Whoops. Okay, and then I'm just going to put the importance is the most important section here. So I made it a little bit bigger. Now, again, this looks like it's really small, like there's not a lot of space. However, I'm just going to open this up. I'm actually going to make interesting facts not nearly as big. So I'm just going to move this down, and I'm going to make importance to Canadian history a lot bigger. And early life might be kind of important as well, especially depending on who you have as your father of Confederation. Their early life really painted a picture as to who they were as a politician. So you really got to kind of play around with it. But as I add stuff in here, what you're going to notice is that when I make this a text box or I add text to this, you're going to notice that it's like size 90. Okay. So what you might have to do, so when I go back to text, and let's say I want to add a body here, and I want to move it and bring it up over this. This is size 22. Okay, look how big this is, size 22. I'm going to go to 75. So this looks, see how it looks now? Okay, when you increase the size here, that's when you notice that it's like, okay, it's actually not too bad. I can make this bigger, maybe I want to make it like here, maybe this one. I want to actually, why isn't it letting me move it? Hold on. I'm going to bring it right out to here so that it's right directly in the middle. Okay. So when I'm writing about his early life, like this is size 22 font. Sir John A. Macdonald was born in blank on whatever date. Okay. His wife died because she was addicted to opioids, which we already know from the movie that we watched, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay. He was important to Canadian history. We know that, but watch what happens when I go down to 25% again. Okay. So you got to really pay attention to this and decide how big and how small you want to make it. Keep in mind, you want to have more than one picture. So you might want to add in little pictures or bitmojis in your infographic, okay? So this is Canva. Canva is really for my friends who want to be creative and artsy. Pictochart and the infographic one is definitely going to be better for my friends who are still learning how to make infographics and kind of need help because there is more template based, okay? Again, same thing. Make sure when you press share, you can either just email it directly to me or you can copy it or you can just download it. But if you join that link that I gave you, I'll be able to see them in this section of the classroom. So if you on our Google Classroom, I posted like a Canva class thing. Make sure if you're going to do it on Canva, that's where you go to do it, because that way I'll be able to see it directly on the Canva website, so you don't have to actually submit it over on Google Classroom. Okay, I hope this helped. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks.